Hello and welcome, traders. I'm Valentine, your host for today's insightful discussion brought to you by ForexPropFirm.com. In today's episode, we have the privilege of diving into the minds of experienced traders as they share their strategies, insights, and journeys in the world of trading. Whether you're a seasoned trader looking to refine your skills or a newcomer eager to learn, you're in the right place. So grab your notebooks and get ready to take notes because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey into the world of trading excellence right here on ForexPropFirm.com. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Let's turn our attention to our esteemed guest for today, Nishant. Nishant is not only a seasoned trader, but also a standout member of our trading community here at ForexPropFirm.com. Nishant has a 25K funded account. Today, he's here to share his secrets with us. Get ready to learn from someone who's really done it. So let's give a warm welcome to Nishant. Nishant, please introduce yourself to our community.
Yeah, thank you for that. So I'm Nishant, I'm from India, and I am funded with ForexPropFirm and also funded with other firms as well.
Nice. Okay. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, how did you get started with trading? And can you dive a little bit into your journey you already had?
Okay, so it was back in 2019. So my friend told me that there's something called stocks and all. So he told me that this is on stock and it goes from 150 to 250 and then it again comes back to 150 and then it keeps on doing that. So obviously he did not know that much. So yeah, that's how I started. Then I took some trades and all, and then I went into the YouTube to learn everything. So after that, there was not that much knowledge available on YouTube. So still there was a kind of some few channels there were. So I understood these technical things. After that, I came to know about binary trading that I guess does not work for me, or I think it does not work. So yeah, so I put some money on that and I did not make money out of it. So yeah, after that I got to know about what the real thing is. So I got to learn about Forex. So how Forex works and all these things like technicals, candlesticks and all. At that time, everyone used to use those EMAs.
Yeah.
So then I used to trade on some demo account just to test the EMAs and all. So I started this is how I started with Forex. After that, I got to know that there is no way in India to trade Forex. Then I shifted to the stock market of India. Then I trade that. After that, I came to know about the prop firms and all. So prop firms make it easy even in India. If we cannot send our money to other countries to trade Forex because there's no broker. So, but the prop firms are the way if you want to trade Forex from India. So this is how I knew about prop firms from YouTube and all. And then I again started Forex. So I was shifted to Indian stock market. Then I again shifted to Forex. Then I got to know about I already had some profitable trades in stock market. Then I got to know about Forex and these sessions and all. And then I blew some challenge accounts, and then I got funded with ForexPropFirm 100K account last year. So and after that I blew that account, by the way. So I got funded again, and then this 25K was giveaway account. So I got it from ForexPropFirm, and then I passed the challenge, and yeah, now I'm trading it.
Awesome, great story. That's great. So what Forex pairs are you trading now?
I started with gold because that gives the moves that I wanted. After that, I wanted some slow pairs, so I went with Euro USD and pound. That is what I trade.
Yeah, great. Same goes for me. Most of the times I only trade Euro.
Yeah.
But I think 2 pairs is more than enough to make a career out of it, Nice.
Because everything works great on Euro and pound. So yeah.
Yeah. I think you can find opportunities in one pair every day. You don't really need to have 20 pairs on your watch list because it's just overloading your system,
Yeah.
I think 2 pairs is
you
more
do
than
not
enough.
even have to trade every day. So when you are funded, then just
of course.
trade once a week and you are good to go.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, what trading approach or style do you primarily use? Is it swing trading or is it day trading?
So it's not swing, but it's not even day trading. So sometimes I hold my trade for like few hours, and sometimes
Hmm.
like if I'm not getting my target, so I keep it running for like, but not more than like 10, 12 hours. So yeah, it's kind of day trading.
Okay, so you like to close your day intraday?
No, not really. Like I sometimes I give it a like I keep it open. So when like I have my limit orders for my SL and TP, yeah.
Hmm.
So that's how I do it.
Okay. And which time frames are you trading?
Actually, I started with 15 and 1. Like I use SMC. Okay, I trade on order blocks mostly. So I
Hmm.
started with 15 M15 order blocks, and I used to execute my trades on M1. But after that, I guess it was like the market is too much volatile, so I was hitting my stop losses too much often. So after that, I shifted to order blocks on M30. I refined the order blocks on M15. That I'll tell you how. And after that, I enter on M5.
Nice. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool because I'm trading SMC myself. I think
Yeah,
we can go a little bit deeper into that because I think the strategy is like really different for some people. As you said, you're trading auto blocks. I'm personally most of the time trading fair value gaps or breaker blocks, but I think it's so different, and that's very interesting to, yeah,
yeah,
let's share a little bit about your trading strategy and how you approach it.
yeah, sure. So how I do it is, see, first what I used to do is I used to mark every break of structure and change of character and all these things. So I was profitable, but I was not. It was not like my cup of tea. So I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. So what
Mhm.
I do is, if you have a order block on M30 with a good fair value gap. Okay, there should be a gap with any order block or kind of something. And then when the price reaches this order block, so see if it is a order block or it's an order block on higher time frame like M30 or H1. So it's the price is going to react on it. So you know it that the price will react on it. Okay. So what I do is I do not go the conventional way, like wait for a change of character and then enter into it, and then your TP should be at the swing low and swing high. I do not do that. What I do
Mhm.
is, because I know I have a funded account, I do not have to make that big moves. I do not have to catch that. So what I do is I know price will react to that order block. So I switch to low time frame. Sometimes I wait for change of character, but sometimes if I think like it's all about like how I see the market. So it's all about
Mhm.
experience. Sometimes I wait for the change of character, sometimes I do not. So I enter on that, and I just my TP is basically on the next order block, that is like bullish or bearish. I'll show it on chart. So this is what I do. I trade two pairs. Like
Mhm.
here I have the pound USD and here I have the Euro USD. So this is the M30 time frame. So I have these like session markdown. So I do not trade on Asian session mostly. I take trades when I'm in New York or London session. So yeah, mostly when the New York opens. After that, I take my trades. So
Mhm.
this is as simple as like if I remove these. So this is what I do. I have this M30 swing right here. Okay, it gave me a like quite a good move from here. It has a good fair value gap, and it this is my order block, which I'll now it price is like approaching to it. So I'll like give it a short from I'll get in shorts from there. So my recent rates were like that. Here I had a this was the low last time. Okay, so I marked some like the demand from here. So these demands were already mitigated as I can see. Okay, and it also does not have that like fair value gap and all. So I did not have any options right here. If you see, so I like waited the price. I wait for the price to come here. Then it goes up. I did not enter here. So I entered after it gave me like bullish confirmations, like the last candle that was this. Like you can see it will be a bullish engulfing candle in a more higher time frame. Okay. So
Mhm.
this is what I do. It breaks here, it comes back, and then it will be order block on smaller time frame on 5 minutes, I guess it will be. And then I entered here, and my the target was the starting of this order block. This was my target. And again what I did, This is the M30 order block, okay, and the
Hmm.
price has given a good move from there. It also has a fair value gap.
Hmm.
So this is it. This is what I see. I see price is like going in the direction with a good move, okay, and it's also like making a fair value gap there, and then I mark the order block and then I'll short from here. Or if I want, I can wait for like price to break this low and then it comes back and then I can short from here. So this is what I see. Again, if you see M30 again, you see here's a fair value gap, here's the order block, and here price comes again and then it goes up. So this is what will I see. Okay, again now what it has done is it has broken the previous highs. So now price will come down and then from this order block I'll go for a long. And then
Hmm.
again if price goes up, it keeps moving up, then I see that this is also a good that has broken all these lows, then I'll again get from in short from here. So this is how I do it. It's like quite simple. See,
Yeah.
the main I'll say my strategy, it's about the probability. I know that price has only two probabilities, either it will go up or it will go down. So we just have to reduce our risk. So I know that from if I see here, prices will either go up or will go down. So I just have to get a zone there, which will reduce my risk and which will like increase my profit. That is what I
Hmm.
want. I just want a logical stop loss and a target. That's it. So prices will come here. I'll give it a short from here. I'll buy from here, and my most likely this will be my TP. And it's like more like 1:2, 1:3, and that's it. That is what I want. I do not like. I came into SMC after I saw that people claiming that you'll get 1:5 on every trade. So this is how I
Hmm.
get into it. So after that, this is my way of seeing market is you can buy or sell at any point of time, but your risk should be low and your target should be bigger. And this
Yeah.
is this is what I do. That's it. And if you are on a higher time frame, you do not have to worry more about it because price will follow the higher time frame. Like
Hmm.
it's right now it is bullish, so there are possibilities to going bullish more. So I mostly like trade on this only, like M30. It's bullish. It's right now the internal structure is bullish, so I'll go bullish. Again, it comes down. I'll go bullish till here, and then I'll go bearish from here.
Okay. And do you care
So this is
about
what I
what
do.
the higher time frame, like the daily or the weekly, is doing?
I do not go with daily and weekly. I mostly I'll see the H4. That's it, not more than H4. Because after
Hmm.
that, like I if I go for H4 and then I go for daily, then weekly, then it will become like more confusing for me. So yeah,
Of course, yeah. I think playing with the probabilities is everything you need to do. And
yeah,
what you said is, I had the same experience as you, that for the SMC, you don't really need to know everything. You just need to know your
yeah,
edge. And with your edge, you are going to be able to pull money out of the markets if you allowing your mind to really play the probabilities, as you said it before. As long as your take profit is higher than you're losing and you're risking you're managing your risk, probably you're going to end up having a net profit, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Obviously, it's all about
Yeah, but
probabilities. That's it.
yeah, yeah. But that's a nice strategy. So basically, you're trading from order block to order block, right?
Yeah, that's it. Like it was kind. I used to trade demand and supply before that. Okay, so like when I was trading in stock market, I did not know about SMC. So
Hmm.
what I used to do was I used to mark this area like this. This was a supply for me. So what I used to do is it broke it, it came back, and I used to short from here. So it's kind of the same. SMC is not different. It's just I'll say new version of price action, I guess. So it's kind of that, and
Yeah,
it's kind of better. Yeah, it gives you the reason. It's give you the reason like why to sell from here, why to like go in longs and all. So I guess
yeah.
essentially is like that.
Hmm. And when you take profit, do you care like about swing highs or swing lows, or is it really just you're taking profit at order blocks?
No, it's just order blocks. Like I
Okay.
I have given I have tried everything. Okay, so like it's been a long time from 2019 to till today. So I have
Hmm.
tried everything. So I what I used to do is I used to like it's lower lows. Okay, it's going lower and lower, so it's like that. So if I short from here, my TP should be on the low of this, but what I like got in like last year when I was starting SMC, I never hit my take profits. It used to like go back from like a random place. So after that, I got to know that it's just following the order blocks. It's just demand and supply. That's it. So what I now do is I short from here. I'll exit at here. Even if it breaks the low, it's okay. It's not that like I made my money. That's all. That is
Yeah.
what I do. I like sometimes I reverse counter trade from here. I'll just get into a trade like it was like day before yesterday or yesterday. So I got into this trade. I shorted from here to here. Then I first from here to here, then here to here. Then I again got into a trade from here to here. So sometimes I do that when I have made like good money, so I have something to risk. Then I
Mhm.
do this. Otherwise, I do not care. I wait for the price to make its move. Like if it is
Okay.
breaking the highs, then I'll now see if I'll be playing safe. So I shorted from here. It came till here, okay, and now it has broken the previous high. So I know that this supply is not, it does not has that much orders that are needed to break these lows.
Hmm.
So I know that market is gonna go up and find any good supply. Also there is a gap, so market may like cover up this gap. So this is how I do. So when it broke the low, so tomorrow when market opens, if comes here, then I'll go with shorter time frames, and then if it gives me a good like if change of character or any bullish engulfing candle, then I'll go into buys till this order block.
Okay, understand.
So that's
Yeah.
that's how I do it.
Yeah, I think it's really about making it as easy for you as you can do it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's the same for me. I know a lot of concepts inside of SMC, but it's the
Hmm.
basic things that most of the times get you everything you need. As you said, you're just trading order blocks, you use it as your entry, you use it as your take profit, and you're doing totally fine with that. You know, for some other people, it's different. Like for me, I'm trading fair value gaps, but basically, it's the same thing as well. You just need to
Yeah.
stick to your basics. And what is
Mm.
most of the times your risk to reward ratio?
I usually come out at 1:3, not more than
Mhm.
that. Like it's my rule kind of thing. Like what I did is I made an Excel sheet last year of all my trades or how my
Mhm.
trades are doing and all. So I used to wait for 1:5 or something like that. So I used to hit 1:5. I was profitable at that time also. But after that, I saw that most of my trades are reversing from 1:3, 3.5, or something like that. So I
Yeah.
made a rule that I'll get out of a trade when it hits 1:3. So that is how I do it. So sometimes it like I regret, like uh, I forgot a trade that I took last like in Friday. On Friday, I took a trade that was I got out at 1:3 and it went to like 1:10, I guess. So sometimes you regret it, but the rule is the rule, I guess.
Yeah. How do you manage your expectations when you cut a trade early, like say let's say 1 to 3, and then it just runs for 1 to 10s? How do you manage yourself and your psychology to not mess it up the next time you trade, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what I do is I just turn off my system and I go for a walk. So that's how I do it. Sometimes what I do is I like when the market is moving like in your direction. So what you do is you think that now market is gonna reverse and you enter into a counter trade. So you keep countering the market until you are like you blow your account. So sometimes
Hmm.
like you do it more like when you start. So so what I do is if I'm trading like two lots or one lot, so sometimes I let myself do it. I let myself counter trade all the market, but I do it with 0.01 lots. So
Hmm.
if I lose money or if I make money, so it's not that bad. So I do it
Okay.
because you cannot control your emotions every time. Because
Hmm.
when you regret it, like market is giving 1:10 and you got out at 1:3, then sometimes like I let myself do it
Okay.
like
Yeah,
with
perfect.
the smallest lot possible.
Hmm. Okay. So let's talk a little bit. How do you manage emotions and maintain discipline during both winning or losing trades?
So the both things are important. Like when you lose, you have to like manage your emotions, and obviously when you win also. So when I lose, I see my previous trades. So if I'm doing well for the month, I'll not it will not affect me that much. So
Mm-hmm.
like I was in drawdown, not in this account actually. There is another account. So I was in drawdown from like the whole January. I was in drawdown. So it was I was then just kind of revenge trading. So when I got to know that I'm kind of revenge trading, so what I did is I looked at the other trades. Okay, that I am doing well for the week, or I'm doing well for the month. Then it's not a big issue, I guess. Also, when you are funded and then see if you are trading on your personal account, then it may like feel more if you are into drawdown because you are losing your money. But when you have like funded account and you like withdrawing it, so then it does not feel that much, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah.
or I think I'm a bit different, I guess, if I feel like that way.
Okay. What is
And,
your
and when
typical?
I win,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
one more thing, when I win more, at that time what you do is you revenge trade. But at that time also you should know that you can lose anytime, or market can go in. Like see, market, I don't know how, but market does this. When you lose, when you win like a lot more, and then it there comes this thought that now I'm the god. I can make a hell lot of money out of that, and then
Mm-hmm.
you start losing. So you should know that you have to be humble.
Yeah.
So this is what I remind me every time.
Yeah. Really good. Okay. So, what is your typical risk you're using for every trade?
Yeah, so I have multiple funded accounts. So in ForexPropFirm, see, I have like yeah, some if my account is big enough, like 100K, then I have a window. See, if I am at 100K, I'll risk 0.5%. Now, if I
Mm-hmm.
go in drawdown, then if like I am from I went into 2 or 3% drawdown, then I'll reduce my risk to 0.5 because sorry 0.25. I'll
Mm-hmm.
half the risk because I know that it will take time, but I cannot risk more when I have reduced my risk window. So this is how I do it. Again, if I go into more than 5% drawdown, then I reduce my risk to 0.1%. And
Okay.
when I'm in profit, then I do not like I keep it 0.5 because I want some consistency, but I do not want to make a lot of money in short time. I just want consistency, so I keep it 0.5%.
Yeah, that's great. I'm doing 0.5 myself as well. Maybe sometimes 1%, but not more than that. Because I think
Yeah,
it's not really about how much you're risking, but it's about the capital you're managing. If you're managing like 1 to
yeah,
2 million, 0.5% is a lot of money, you know?
yeah,
And you really
yeah,
don't need to increase your risk, but you need to increase the capital over time you're using because
yeah,
you're doing more than enough money off of 0.5%, you know?
yeah. Even like if you make 1% in your 100K account, so you can get one more 100K account. So it's not that hard, right? You just like limit your risks and keep like stacking the accounts. That's what I gonna do now.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. At first, I was always thinking about, okay, you need to increase your risk to really do the big money, but that's just
Mhm.
stupid bullshit if you know what I mean. It's you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
need to
understand.
to stick to your rules, stick to your risk management, like do 0.5% or even 1%, that's fine as well, but not increase the risk more than that because I think when you put yourself into that mental state of managing like let's say you're doing 2% risk on a trade and you lose that trade, you're immediately 2% in drawdown. And you're
Yeah,
going to mismanage the other trades because your mental game is a little bit messed up because you just
yeah,
went into drawdown with one trade. And as you said it, if you decrease your risk, if you're on a losing streak, it's 100% better than trying to increase the risk because then every
yeah,
one of us goes on a losing streak from time to time. But if you're
mhm,
managing your money right and you decrease your risk, you're going to be able to come back to break even. And from that, you can go to your normal risk as well and then start again.
yeah,
Okay, so what are some key lessons you've learned over time from your trading experiences?
Okay, so the key lessons, I'll say the first thing is probability. Like see the markets in probability. Like what I used to do and what like everyone does in starting is they just want to enter into the market and they want to capitalize every move of the market,
Yeah.
and that is not going to happen.
Mhm.
So you should know that at every point of time, I am thinking that market gonna go up, and someone is thinking that market is gonna go down. And the thing is, we both can make money. It's all about probability, like from where you take the entries and from
Mhm.
till where you exit. So the key
Yeah.
thing is, see, market is not, it's not tough, it's not hard. You just have to think about probabilities and the risk reward ratio. If these two things, like I have like not more than 50% win rate. I win only 50 to 55%, I guess, not more than that. And my risk reward ratio is 1:3, and after commissions sometimes it comes to 1:2.5,
Mhm.
and you still make money. Like just play the probabilities. That's what I think markets all about.
Yeah, that's so true. Nice. Okay. What are your future goals and aspirations as a trader?
See, the right now what I my goal was to get funded. So it was
Mhm.
last year that my goal was to get funded. So I've done that. So now I guess my goal is to stack as many accounts as I can.
Mhm.
And yeah, like after that you do not need to trade that much. Like if I have like a really big account, so I if I trade 1 day a month, that is also more than enough.
Mhm.
So right now this is my short time goal is to stack as many accounts as I can, and like yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's just as I said prior to that, that's more than enough because if the capital is big enough, you're going to be
Yeah.
able to make a lot of money. So at
Yeah.
the beginning of my journey, I was trading every day most of the times, but now I decreased it. So most of the times I'm going to do an outlook on the weekend, and then I'm going to limit myself to most of the times 2 days a week. It's like
Hmm.
Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to trade the New
Yeah.
York session there. If I get something on Wednesday, I'm done for the week. If I don't get something on
Yeah.
Wednesday or I lose, I come back on Thursday. Then I try again. And if I lose there, I'm fine. So I got like -1% for the week, and that's completely fine for me. And if
Yeah.
I get something there, I aim for 3R and I'm up 3%, and that's it. Because if the
Yeah.
capital is big enough, 3% is really a lot of money. And that's more than enough
Yeah.
that you need to be really
Yeah.
good in profits. Okay, is there anything you want to share with new traders from your side at the end of the interview?
Yeah. Last time with my interview with ForexPropFirm.com, I also said the same thing, that stick to one thing, stick to one strategy. If you are trading SMC, stick to it. If you are trading on demand and supply or trend lines, I would say,
Hmm.
stick to it. Just give it some time, because whenever, I don't know how, but whenever you start with a new strategy, it will give you losses. It will give you some losses.
Yeah,
And what we do is we shift the strategy. We hop from one to another, and
yeah,
then again we get some losses. So this is what we do. So if you like give 1 month or 2 months to one strategy, after learning it thoroughly, like not just starting with it, so if you do it, then it's gonna work. Anything gonna work, anything, because it's just probability.
yeah,
You just have to see risk reward ratio. If you have a good risk reward ratio, you can buy or sell at any point, and you'll make money. So just
yeah.
stick to one thing, and that's how you do it.
Yeah, for me, I always refer to the series of 10 trades. If you look at that, you're going to be profitable over the series of 10 trades. Let's say, as you said it, you're winning 5 out of 10 trades. That's more than enough you need.
Yeah,
But all of the people most of the times go on a tilted losing streak after they lost like 3 trades, let's say. But if they knew that on the next 2 or 3 trades there's going to be the winning trade that is going to make up for the losses, it's more than you
yeah,
need. You don't really need to switch your strategies back and forth. Just stick to one thing,
yeah.
trade it, and view it on your series of 10 trades, and then you're always going to be profitable if you manage your risk properly.
For me, everything has worked. Like when I used trend lines, it worked well. When I used demand and supply, it worked well. I just
Yeah.
wanted something that has a reason behind it. I did not
Hmm.
had any. reason behind like why should I trade trend line or how should I
Yeah.
trade trend lines.
Yeah.
So some people know, but I did not know that what's the reason behind it. So SMC gave me a reason. Orderblocks and fair value gaps, that gave me a reason. So after that, I'm trading that, and it's also working for me.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Thank you so much, Nishant, for sharing your valuable insights and experiences with us today. And to our viewers, if you found this interview helpful and informative, be sure to check out more content like this on the ForexPropFirm.com YouTube channel. Once again, thank you, Nishant, and thank you to all of our viewers for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest interviews and trading insights. Until next time, happy trading.